to my weekly video blog. Well, the headlines read today, FHA needs a bailout of $16.3 billion. The first bailout they've ever had in 78 years of existence.
What the hell's going on out here?
Well, don't buy into the hype, folks. FHA currently has $30.4 billion in reserves, and that's after the era of 2007 through early 2009, where there was a large amount of foreclosures. FHA's already paid those claims off, and they still have $30.4 billion in reserves, which is really strong. Now, why are they coming up with this stat as far as being short or needing a bailout of $16.3 billion bailout? Because based on their total fundings, they're required to have approximately $46.7 billion in reserves. But it's suffice to say, 30.4 is a strong number. So FHA is alive and well. It's just a matter of a budgetary thing. So I don't want anybody to panic when you hear that headline, because I'm sure it's going to be all over the news that FHA is in trouble. They're going to raise FHA mortgage insurance. There might be some modifications to sell or assist, but as I speak to you right now, there's been no other changes. A couple of things you need to, or actually one other thing you need to consider. According to Moody's Analytics, the agency, that being FHA, actions prevented home prices from dropping an additional 25%, which in turn saved 3 million jobs and $500 billion in economic output. What else do you need to know, folks? FHA is a crucial part of our housing recovery, and there's no way the government's going to let this agency fail. So don't get upset because you hear FHA needs a bailout. Really, it's just a matter of semantics of making up the budget number. So again, I want to share this with you. Put your minds at ease for the Thanksgiving holiday. So make sure you enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you guys next week.
What's the matter?
You know what's the matter. I'm unhappy.
You agreed to play the turkey.
Never agreed. Why would I agree to be the turkey?
You know, it's not a big deal. All you do is, cluck, 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 and you're waiting.
First of all, we don't cluck. We gobble, okay?
I stand corrected.
Yeah, and if it's not such a big deal, why don't you be the turkey?
You want me to be the turkey?
Yeah, come on.
You want me to be the turkey?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Thanksgiving, there's always things to talk about. We just came off of a presidential election. The Eagles are stinking it up. Should Andy Reid keep his job? I could go on and on and on. But here's something you should really think about talking about around the Thanksgiving table. There's a term called the fiscal cliff. I'm sure you're starting to hear this more and more and more. What is the fiscal cliff? Well, here's a little bit of clarity for you. The fiscal cliff is a phrase coined by federal chairman Ben Bernanke that describes the simultaneous onset of tax increases and spending cuts set to take place on January 1st, 2013. Not 12/21/12, whatever that thing is. We're talking about January 1st, 2013. That means the Bush tax cuts expire, the child tax credit expires, the American Opportunity Tax Credit expires, the payroll tax holiday expires. That's where they reduce Social Security from 6.2 down to 4.2. The marriage penalty reduction ends, and the earned income tax credit ends, as well as the capital gains tax rate. So a lot of stuff going on there. So if you want to know what is the fiscal cliff, that's some of the things that fall underneath of it, but simply just a term that Ben Bernanke coined, and it's a term you'll start to hear more and more and more. So why don't you be the smart person at the Thanksgiving table, say, I know what the fiscal cliff is. Here's wishing you and your family a great Thanksgiving holiday, and as always, we appreciate you tuning in. Any questions or comments, fill out below. We'll see you guys next week.